WKZ Radio, where we have What's Going On with Lady D and the missing anomaly, Sir John. Take it away, Lady D.
Yes, he is a missing anomaly. Welcome to our show. I'm Lady D with What's Going On. And today we are so blessed to have a wonderful organization that is coming aboard. They're doing some really great things in our community and the schools. And nothing more than Hidden Treasures. The director of Hidden Treasures would be Kashmir Ariel. Ariana?
Cache Ariane.
Cache Ariane. All right. Welcome to our show. And how are you today?
I'm good. Thank you for having us on your show.
Excellent. So, the name of your organization is called Hidden Treasures.
Yes.
And would you like to tell us a little bit about Hidden Treasures?
Well, Hidden Treasures is actually the definition of my name. And I came up with the organization by meeting with my younger cousins back in March of 2017. And they asked me to bring more young ladies aboard. So since March of 2017, we've been meeting. And we celebrated our second year anniversary in August. So we are so excited moving forward what we are doing with our young ladies ages 8 to 17.
Awesome, awesome. So now the Hidden Treasures, what is it all about? You know, I know you're providing something for the young ladies of ages 8 to 18. Could you tell us more about that?
We focus on self-esteem. We focus on building bonds, confidence, and everything about her in the community. Setting herself apart from other young ladies, being her best self. And what our main focus now is the Her Bag Drive, where we are providing pantries for our local schools with sanitary pads, soap, deodorant, and lotion. Because for our young ladies to perform her best in school, she has to feel and look her best. And what's a better way than for her to focus on her femininity?
Okay. And that is very important because, believe it or not, that is something that we all need. Not only just the young ladies, but young men as well.
Yes.
And it all starts with hygiene.
Yes.
And hygiene is so important. Cleanliness is next to godliness, I would say. Wouldn't you agree? So now, would you tell us, who do we have here? Introduce our audience, to the two young ladies that's with us today.
Hello, I'm Emiliana Carey. I go to John Hay Cleveland School of Science and Medicine. I am 15 years old. I am also a sophomore.
Welcome. And
hi, I'm Shadaria Robinson. I go to Cleveland School of the Arts, and I'm 16, and I'm a junior.
excellent. And so I would like to ask you, what got you involved in Hidden Treasures?
I go through the process. I've been going through the process of bullying since the second half of my second grade year, and I had a mentor before I met Cache. So I just decided to join more organizations because the more organizations you join, the more it motivates you to go out and motivate other girls. So that's one reason why I joined, and she also inspires me as well as my older and big cousins.
Excellent. And you?
Well, for me, it's more so about finding myself and opening up to others, which I know I have a hard time with, but with Cache and everyone she brings in the group, it's like a sisterhood where, like she said, we build bonds and we have people to talk to, so that's a good reason why I'm in the group.
Excellent. And on the other side of you, we have Regina. Welcome, Regina.
Hi, how are you?
Wonderful. Thank you for bringing our guests to our studio today. And would you tell our audience something about Regina?
Okay, hi, I'm Regina. I am Cache's mom. And when she thought of the organization, she brought it to my attention. And I, as a mom, I told her to go for it. And, you know, without hesitation, stay focused. If this is what she wants to do, then she should go ahead and pursue it. So I am her co-founder, as she gave me that position this year. So,
But there's nothing like having family coming together and doing something great.
Yes.
Yes. And welcome, Mr. Anomaly. And how are you doing this Sunday? Fair to Midland?
Fair to Midland.
All right, that's what's important.
Nice day. Gray. It's all right.
It's okay. It's Cleveland, you know. All the good things are still going. You
Right.
know, yep. And as we know, the Browns are not playing, but you know, go Brownies! 'Cause they showed up and showed out last Sunday.
Right.
All right. So now back to our hidden treasures. So Cachet, tell me, when did you start the organization, and how many members do you have right now?
We established Hidden Treasures as a corporation for nonprofit August of 2017, and we have 10 to 12 active members.
Wonderful. And so what does it take to become a member of the organization?
We now have an application process where we need parent waivers, consent forms. We need background information about your child, their age, grade, what school they go to. We do ask if they have any allergies, if we have permission to do certain things, because we do have a lot of outings, such as the art museum. We go there. We do food banks. We go to other organizations and we fellowship with them. We also go to movies, go to the mall. So outside things of our location, we do ask for consent from our parents.
Excellent. And so these outings, what are you guys getting out of the outings? You know, what are the young ladies getting from going on these outings?
That's when our bond building comes into play, especially for our young ladies who aren't as outgoing. They're with other young ladies that they normally don't hang around, so we try to break them up into groups, and they have fun at the end of our outings.
Together and things like that.
Yes.
It's really
Yes. Yes. Is that better? Okay.
No, just move your mic in front of you.
Oh, okay.
Directly in front of you.
All righty, there we go.
There you go.
All right. Okay. So now, tell me, what do you like about being a part of this?
I get to inspire younger girls because I am one of the oldest girls in the group. So the fact that I inspire my sister because she's 2 years older than me. So the fact that I can inspire her and I can inspire my other little cousins that are in the group, or my other family, the girls that are in the group, the fact that I can do that is great.
What's the age group there?
8 to 17.
Age group.
Well, you know what, that age group is really important because the sooner that you can introduce and build relations and build a young girl's confidence, because you mentioned bullying. You said you had to go through bullying. Tell me a little bit more about that bullying.
It was verbal. It was emotional. It caused depression.
It's okay, it's okay. Because
It
now you
was-
can talk about it.
Yeah. For other girls, I just want them to know
It's all right.
that they're not alone.
Yes.
And it hurts so bad.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
And my mom and my dad, my brother and my sister, I know they look up to me as being their older sister, and it just hurts that they have to see me go through this and they have to see me cry sometimes. It's a lot that goes with it, and I just want girls to know that, like, don't settle yourself for less. Always know that you're the best and that you're worth it. Don't let other people put you down. Don't let them lower your self-esteem. Like, just know that it's a group out here that's here for you.
So how is this group building your self-esteem? How is more, because I see you still have some open wounds.
Yes. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, I do still have some open wounds. It's helping me because the more I got bullied, the more my self-esteem got lower. The more I just, like, shut down and stopped talking to people. And it's making me be more open and be more me and be more goofy. Like the person that I used to be, instead of being so closed in and, like, not talking to people. It's making me more open, letting people know that it's okay. Like, you're not the only one that goes through this. It's more people. It's like 1 million people in the world that go through this same situation. Like, it's not only you. It's other people here.
And you know, speaking of bullying, it doesn't just stop when we're growing up as a adolescent. Adults
You
get
go through
bullied
bullying
too.
too, yes.
Ray
Yes.
does it to me every day at work.
Well, you know, but it happens in the workplace. It happens throughout life, believe it or not. And they may do it differently, you know, and it's a shame that we are not sensitive to someone else's feelings, and people are so easily judged on the color of their skin or their hair or their size.
Or where they're from, or culture.
Yes, you know, and that's just mean. But we have to be confident in ourselves and know who we are, and know that you have to be strong. And yes, it does. It breaks you down, because even believe it or not, when I was growing up and moved into a certain neighborhood, I got bullied too. You know, girls bullied me because of the color of my skin and the length of my hair. Believe it or not, and I didn't understand that. You know, so, but as I got older, like you said, you know, I picked a different crowd of girls that I hung with because I was treated differently, you know, and I took myself away from that.
Amen.
So, you know, and
Well,
today,
God doesn't made you for a reason.
yes, we
You
all
know,
have a
it's-
purpose.
Everyone has a purpose.
You know, but I guess what surprises me is as I look at you, all of you are beautiful women, beautiful girls,
Thank
and a
you.
beautiful person in John. And,
thank you.
And I guess so people bully because maybe they got something wrong with them, because there ain't nothing wrong with none of y'all. And you try to figure that out.
Yeah,
You know, how are you bullying her out of all people?
right,
It's the hurting themselves a lot
It
of
gotta,
times.
it gotta be, girl.
You know, and they're
it
just
ain't
reflecting
you.
it.
Yeah.
yes.
It ain't you.
So the more you bully, because I was bullied as a kid.
Well, John, you're still bullied, but go ahead.
Yeah, I'm still being bullied or whatever. But I've always took it, you know, my mom always told me, you know, generally it's because they are the ones hurting.
Yeah.
And they see that you're not. And it might be something you don't see in their life. You might say, well, hey, they're the #1 athlete in the school. I mean, what do I, you know, but there's something that they don't have that it's really, really, you know, hurting their lives. I turned it around in the aspect that I just looked at them and pitied them. I told them, I said, you know, I pity you. I don't know what you got going on in your life, but I'm going to pray for you.
Yeah,
And I'm gonna keep it moving. Pretty much,
Right.
you know. That's the way I looked at it as a kid.
yeah. So, and now, speaking of you, have you had to go through bullying, or did you miss that?
No.
No one does, right?
I think we all have been bullied sometime
I
in life.
mean, maybe like little kids or whatever tried to talk their crazy, stupid mess. I mean, I don't know. It's just sometimes you just have to recognize like what you should listen to and what you shouldn't. Because
Right.
not everything that people say is in your best interest, and not everything you have to listen to because of the negativity it really is. So.
Yeah, and a lot of times it's just not being a part of that negativeness. You know, when people start talking down or talking about someone, you just turn and go the opposite direction. Sometimes you have to just shut it out.
Yeah.
You have to remove yourself from that, so that way you're not a part of that. You know, and then if you see someone else as going through that, then it would be great if you could, you know, motivate them and support them and help them get through that. You know, because we all
Positivity.
need someone. And I believe this is what Hidden Treasures help our young ladies do.
Yes.
Okay, great. Now tell me the schools that you're in with the Hidden Treasures.
We don't have our programs in schools just yet.
Okay,
That's one of our main goals, is to implement programs in schools, focus on the Her Back Drive being ongoing, and also focusing on our one-on-one mentoring.
okay.
I love meeting with my girls once a month, going on outings, but I want to do more in my community as far as getting in these schools, because that's where a lot of these issues come from, schools. And then they
Right.
have to go home and it's more issues. So at least if we have these programs in schools, the girls as well as our young men, I would love to have a male partner to help me with her and him to help our children and be able to have a program to go to after school to help cope with their esteem issues
That
and
is-
just to have somewhere to
And
go.
you want just in this, are you focusing just in this area in
No.
Cuyahoga County?
Right
I mean,
now,
what's your dreams for?
right now we've been in Cuyahoga County, but I would love to go national, global with her and him, just building self-esteem in our youth overall.
And that is great because it's just so important, you know, and it helps that young person become a stronger and better person. And because once we get older and we grow, there are so many other obstacles that we have
Why
to
you
deal
looking at
with
me?
in life. Because I have to deal with you. No, but you know what I'm saying. we have to know how to face our fears and get past that.
Yeah.
You know. So by knowing,
And that is a key of life, to
Yeah.
be able to face your fears and to look at them and, you know, and also learn from them. Because fear is a great learning tool. So you got to face it though, get over it and walk right past it, but use it as well.
and I see Larry does not really agree with that.
As usual.
You know, since we're talking about bullying, I don't want to bully John.
Okay.
So I won't. I'll say his comment is valid to him.
Okay.
Well,
If,
fear is a great tool.
If fear is a
but God
tool,
does not give us fear.
exactly. So how is it a great tool if God doesn't give us a fear, but
Right,
He gives us a
that's
sound
So
mind?
why, if you look at the Hebrew that was written about God doesn't give fear, it's actually saying to learn from that fear.
Okay.
And that you don't have to be afraid from it because your creator is the creator of all things. Now, if he loves you, then there's no reason to fear. But it is a tool. The Marine Corps, when I was in the Marine Corps in boot camp, the one thing they tried to perpetrate is fear and through boot camp. And the reason they did that, it's not to put you down. It wasn't to, it actually wasn't to break you, as most people think boot camp is for. But it was to build you up so you can face those fears in your life, because you're going to face them on a battlefield, whether it's on a real battlefield as in a war or it's in a battlefield of just day-to-day living. And you need to face it so you can go past it. You can recognize it. Oh, well, this person is it's kind of like that person back in high school used to bully. He has the same kind of personality, or he or she. I think I know where they're going to come from when they're kind of, all right, we'll hear it. Okay, whatever. Hey, you got something going on in your life. I'll pray for you. Peace. Moving on. God got me.
Okay. All right. Mother Regina,
Yes.
since these are your daughters and they're into this, tell me, what is the goal of Hidden Treasures?
Okay. The goal, as Cache stated, we want to implement the program in the schools. The ultimate goal that we have going on right now is the 2018 Her Bag Drive.
Okay.
We chose 2018, the number, that's the amount of bags, the amount of products that we need to have for the young ladies. Okay, so if we raise $2,018 in monies, we can have at least 504 bags.
Wow.
Last year we did over 250 bags. So we want to try to double that amount
Okay.
for this year. And the products that we ask is that you purchase them at the Dollar Tree. So it's $4 for one bag, 4 items, the items that is
That we have
displayed
here?
here.
Yes. There.
And what we do, the young ladies at the end of the year, in my basement, we have products and we just have an assembly line. We bag the products up. We wrap them in black bags with pink ribbons so that, you know, no one knows what's in her bag.
Okay.
So
This is her
attached
bag.
to the bag, we also have a business card because sometimes the girls, they will call and thank us They don't know who gave them the bag, but they know that an organization has dropped off bags at the school, and they will call us and thank us for them. So that's the one thing that we did last year. So we just want to try to double that amount for this year. And I'm sure we're going to keep the Her Bag as an ongoing drive
It's a good
because
idea.
I mean, you know, people are raising for Christmas, but
Right.
they need it after Christmas.
Right.
You know, that's one of the needs that the young ladies specify to us that they need, and we love it.
I think this is great because these are your basics
Yes.
for starting at the age of 8. You know, we all need to be able to have some soap.
Yes.
Sometimes we don't have it at home. You know, sometimes our family are struggling and
Yes.
there's a lack of, and you know, you don't want to always let people know
Your
what you-
business.
Yeah, right. So this is a nice way of doing this, being discreetful, you know, and having just some basic stuff,
Yes.
you know, and $4.
$4.
You can't beat it. You know, I think this is awesome. And I like
And the girls specify these?
Oh yes,
Yes.
they specify these are the
It's
most needed
amazing
items
the
that
amount
they,
of emails I received,
Okay.
texts that I received. About a month or two ago, I went to Cleveland State and we had a teen summit. I was invited to do a teen summit. And as part of my workshop, I passed out Her Bags. And I've been keeping in touch with those young ladies since. And they told me we have a group session. Our next group session is Saturday, December 8th, 2018. And so many young ladies are like, I can't wait to come because I want to know what your program is like. After 30 minutes of being in a workshop with me and them receiving what some may think is a small token is a huge token. Many don't have this. And some of the young ladies will tell me, oh, I don't use the sanitary pads yet, but eventually you will.
Yes.
If you're in sports, okay, you might use tampons, but you're going to use your basic necessities. You need the Her Bag.
Right, right, and that's awesome. What's the location and the time of this? You said December 8th?
Yes, Saturday, December 8th, we will be at 13815 Kinsman Road in room 207 and 107, and that is our home.
That's
We've,
your home?
we've been blessed to have that location
Now,
just
what's
for
the name of
us.
that location?
The Mount Pleasant Development Family Center.
Okay, all right, and again, that's at 13815 Kinsman Road?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. And the time?
At 10 a.m. to noon.
10
2
a.m.
hours,
to
yes.
noon. So please, if you are interested and you want to become a part of the organization,
Yes.
they should show up.
Yes,
Okay.
and get this process going.
Is there a cost to this?
No,
Okay.
everything we do is for her, no cost.
Okay. So how do you go about getting your donations?
You can send us donations through Cash App at money tag Hidden Trez 1. Don't forget the number 1. That's what it is.
Say it
I don't
again.
know.
Hidden Trez 1. HIDDENTREAS 1. Don't forget the number 1.
Okay. So, and you're taking the donations there, and then like
Yes.
if they want to drop off products,
Yes, if you
is
have
there
products.
location?
Fashions by Fowler in Shaker Square. We also have Hairsmiths on Van Aiken, and we also pick up products or donations.
Great.
No amount is too small.
Awesome. 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 Okay.
Again, you're looking at me.
Well, because your mouth is like,
I
oh.
was amazed. It's amazing.
It is. It is
Yeah.
awesome. All right. So you have something here you want to tell us about, or I see this nice.
rather.
Yes.
Well, this is a poem made by the founder of Hidden Treasures.
Okay. Well, speak a little louder so we
Okay.
can hear this wonderful poem.
Alrighty. All they could say, nothing else, only talk about my weight, hate. Felt both ways, but I'm glad that I no longer have my hate towards myself. Love myself. To love myself, not allow others to control how I feel about myself. I'm glad looking back I'm not bothered like I used to be. The fat was not cool. I have more features of me that outweigh that fact. Maybe if I would have known that using my fat could have been used to fight the right way, I would have fought the right way. I'll use the flight in me to help others overcome their fat. But to my young ladies, I'll say, use your hidden treasures. A gift given from God is purpose to fulfill your destiny and not feel guilty.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Because we all have hidden treasures.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. So therefore, we all must know what our purpose is.
That's right.
Yes, yes. And may I ask, so what do you think your purpose is now that you've been through all of this and seem like you are a survivor?
I am a survivor.
Yeah, that is awesome. You can say, I survived that.
My purpose, as by Latoya Jones, shout out to Latoya Jones from Alive on Purpose.
We work with her.
Yes, she gave me a purpose. My purpose is to live, and so did Hidden Treasures. They also gave me a purpose to inspire other girls and to live, because at some point in time I had suicidal thoughts, and now it's like, don't have them no more, because your purpose is to live, to inspire others, to motivate others. And now I create a group through HPAC, Health Professions Affinity Community. It's called The Future Is You. I want to do domestic violence, work with boys and girls. I want to get at least 100 boys off of the streets by the time I graduate high school in 2021.
Awesome. Awesome. All right, we're going to give a shout out to Latoya Jones because she once was one of our co-workers at PNC Bank. And I'm very familiar about.
For real?
Yeah,
That's-
Latoya.
Latoya?
Latoya, yes. That's
Oh.
Latoya, and she would do
Father and daughter
a
dance.
father
Yes.
and daughter day dance.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. So I'm glad
Okay.
to know Latoya is still going strong, and she
Yes.
see what she's done here, proof.
Yeah, very
Yes.
inspiring.
Yes. So tell me how important it is to you to be a part of this.
I think it's incredibly essential because, and whether anyone really wants to admit it or not, everyone needs help. Like personality-wise or social-wise, like everyone needs help. So at least to admit that you need improvement is a step, and then to actually go through with it is even bigger steps. So I'm just glad that I'm a part, because without it, I don't think I'd be where I am right now.
Okay. Tell me how your parents feel about all of this.
My parents are actually really, really proud of me. I told my mom that I was writing a grant for my group. She was like, "Are you playing with me?" I'm like, "No, I'm serious." She was like, "Are you sure this is real? Like, are you really going through with this?" I was like, "Mom, yeah. I mean, it's more. It's a lot of people in the world that need help." Like she said, it's not just about this group. It's multiple groups out there, and building more groups. And just in case like somebody doesn't have a group to go to, like they don't know what group to go to, make a group. Tell some. People need help. They just don't want to admit it. Don't be afraid to go out and go get help. Cause at one point in time, I was afraid to get help because I thought it made me look crazy, and I'm
Right.
like now I'm just like, nah, get help. It's helpful.
It is, because it's the norm.
Yes.
You know, it is the norm. And
To get help.
Yes. To
Yeah.
get help. Yeah, it's
It
important.
is.
You know, because you're never too old to ask for help. And knowing when you need it, that's the first step. Because acknowledgement will help you move to the next step.
On the path of healing.
Yes, get the process going. So, your ultimate goal.
My
Oh,
ultimate
national. That's what That's her now.
worldwide.
Yes.
I just want to win at life. I want my peoples to win. I want my community to win. I want my girls to win. I want them to know that they are unique, that they are set apart from other young ladies, from other people, but that doesn't make them weird. It just makes them
Them.
her.
Yeah.
It makes them, exactly. And it took me a while to figure out who I was. And I'm so glad I went through what I went through to get where I am right now.
Excellent. We talked about that today in church, believe it or not. You know, knowing that God has put us here and we all have an assignment to do. you know, and when you leave here, you want to leave a legacy, you know, because it's what you can do here, and then being able to, when you go, it still carries on. So leave your mark
Yes.
and make it nationwide, okay?
Worldwide.
Worldwide. Right, worldwide. Yes. Okay. Now, the schools that you ladies go to, are you getting up and letting the other students, the other young ladies in your school know about this? And are your products at your school, are you giving those young ladies there the bags?
I'm letting them know about the group because first let them know about the group. Let them choose whether they want to come or not because people have choices in life. You could choose the right way or you could choose the wrong way. But I'm letting them know, choose this because it can help you. We give you products just in case some people don't. And I know in my school it's a public school. So it's like we have a lot, but we don't have enough. And I know some people, they come to school unfresh and they feel unfresh and they don't feel like they so they shy away. And I want to let them know that, like, hey, it's a group called Hidden Treasures that I'm in, and we can give you products to help cleanse yourself. Start with the basics and then move up.
Because people will bully you because make fun of you because you may smell a certain way.
Right.
And I do
you
see
can't
a lot
help
of that in my school. Yes, they get bullied because of the way they smell or how they look, and I'm like, we're us because that's what we were made to do. We were made to be us, not you. So it's like, okay.
Great. And what about you in school?
Oh, yeah, there's countless times where girls will come up to me like, hey, Shadari, you gotta, and I'm like, oh, well, here, in, like, my school, we're open, we're free, yeah.
What's the name of your school again?
Cleveland School of the Arts.
Okay.
And, I don't know, maybe it's just me not wanting to force something upon people. I'm not
Right.
saying that I'm trying to. I'm just like, hey, I can mention this to someone. It's up to you if you want to come or not. You know, I don't want to be like, hey, you need to come to this because you always asking me for. No, it's all on what they want to do. I do, like, I don't know. I feel like I want to mention it sometimes and I don't because not only do people have busy schedules, but also they always go back to the saying, oh, you're forcing me to do this. And I don't want to come to that just because I don't feel like I want to. I don't want to hear that when I'm trying to encourage someone, even though they do ask me a lot. I don't know. Because I don't think anyone.
Well, you think your actions, though, is enough? Sometimes that could be enough just to lead the horse to the water. You say they ask you for stuff and you give it to them. So, hey, maybe that's what God just needs from you to do for Hidden Treasure.
Tell them, hey, there's more of this to come.
Than just
You
my
know.
book bag.
Right.
Right.
You
And
know,
I got it from. This woman alone.
Yep, you know, so, because maybe they won't come the very first time, but they may come the next time.
You should have,
You know.
you got all those artists where you go to school at. All those soon-to-be Hollywood stars.
Yeah. And Hidden Treasures is just not for young ladies who have self-esteem issues. We come together to have fun. Like,
Yeah.
we kick it. We kick it. So, you know, if you want to just get out the house, I know it's Saturday morning,
Hey, you
but
wanna
it's
stay at
once a month. Once a month for 2 hours. You can come and join us, other young ladies. We laugh, we cry, we joke, we eat, you know. We
Cry
just
and laugh
make
at the
sure
same
of that.
yeah.
I make sure of that. I make sure that they have something to eat.
Okay,
Yeah, something to drink.
Uh,
But it's not just for self-esteem. It's for unity with young ladies. Again, we build bonds. We reveal our hidden treasures. That's what it's
Lifetime
about.
bonds.
You said what?
Lifetime bonds.
Oh, you definitely.
Awesome.
That's
Yes.
great. Now, are you guys in need of mentors?
Oh, yes. We are currently looking for mentors and volunteers to help us, especially on the outings.
Okay.
With our younger ladies. But we're looking for board members and just women who want to see other women and young ladies win.
And would you give that information again for someone who
Address.
wants to be a part of this?
Yes, if you would like to be a part, I would love to see you all at our next session, Saturday, December 8th at 13815 Kinsman Road, room 107. It's the old Mount Pleasant Development Family Center. Again, that's 13815 Kinsman Road. Or you can reach myself or my mother, who is also my co-founder. I have a 24-hour hotline. It's 216-534-7971. Her number is 216-347-1234. But you can email us, Facebook, Instagram. We're all over social media. So you can reach us in one of those ways. But the best way is, honestly, our hotline, 216-534-7971.
That is awesome. So someone could call the hotline and say, hey, I need help. You know, I feel like doing this to myself, or I'm really going through something, and someone will respond back to them.
Yeah, call, text, anything. Definitely use that number.
That's a good idea. That's amazing. Was that from the beginning when you started?
I always gave out my number to my young ladies.
A good idea.
No matter what it was, if it was something they couldn't tell their parent or guardian, even if they had an older sister and didn't want to talk to her, anything. If they said, help me with this math problem, do you know math? They know I love math, so I'm going to help them out with that. Being a school teacher, just, you know, I love my youth, especially my young ladies, so they just call me about anything. Sometimes they just call, tell me what's on TV, and we laugh. I don't even know the show. You know, they know I'll listen to them.
Right. And that is important, just to be able to have someone that you know that you can talk to that's going to hear what you have to say. You know, sometimes we all just need to vent, blow it off, and it's good to get it out, because really it's healthy to do that versus to hold it in and create ill sickness. You know, because after holding things in for so long, you don't know what you have created inside your body. Or, you know, it may take the least little thing and now you explode. You know, and you might didn't really want to do it that way, but we're emotional people, you know, so we act sometimes off of emotions without giving our thoughts time to, you know, just sit back and take it in and then respond. That is awesome. Tell me now, next year, you're going to be meeting every month?
The goal.
Have your agenda? You got your agenda set up for come next year, 2019?
In 2019, it says in our schedule our last meeting is March 19, because our plan is to focus on one-on-one mentoring, implementing programs in the schools, and teen summits. And coming August of 2019, we will have our first teen summit celebrating our 3rd year anniversary.
Awesome. That is just great. And your business has been around for
2 years.
2 years.
Wow.
This is great. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I really can't.
Oh, yeah, I heard it. She need
And Regina,
mentors.
you know, you just done a great job.
Need
You
mentors.
The Evans family is awesome. Anyway, I know them from being a teenager myself. You know, we share the same family members, and you know, they've always done great things in the community, faith-bound, loving people, givers, and always out there trying to help. So this is your seed.
Yes.
So you sow good seed here. Great job, great job.
Thank you.
And your mother's too. Look at here, look at here. Okay, look at here. This
Yes.
is just amazing, and I love it. And we need to keep this going. Keep this going. Get out there, because what is it? Teach one, help one. What's that saying? John's always good for
Each one teach one.
Each one teach one.
She always looking up.
I don't know why you just ain't got so dumb today. You're in the awe moment. You're in the awe moment. And he's never in the awe moment. He's always got something to say, but you girls have shut him up today. You've given him a way to say, wow. And that's not our anomaly, is it, Larry?
Amen.
Yeah. Okay.
So again, spend a great $4 for a worthy cause.
Absolutely.
Get our young ladies the things that they need. Okay?
And if you had an idea of mentoring, well, here is a place you can start.
Yeah, volunteer your time because, volunteering is good. Yeah, it's always good to get out there and volunteer. Do you all volunteer other organizations besides your own?
Yes.
And what would they be?
We volunteered at the food bank at Cachet's alma mater, which was St. Martin de Porres. So we
Okay.
took the young ladies there to work in the food pantry. So yeah, we did do that.
Okay. Anybody volunteering this go around for Thanksgiving over at any of the shelters? As I know I said that's something I want to participate in.
Yeah.
If it's not that I can't really stand long periods, but I would like to go and help.
Yeah.
And give back to someone who's in need. Just spending time with people. you
And
know.
those slots fill up pretty
Pretty quick.
quickly. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, if you want to volunteer, the mayor's food basket
Okay.
is coming up next month, and I can get some more information on that.
Okay.
He has it at the different. I know he has it at the food bank down on Waterloo
Right.
or North Shore, whatever that is
Yeah.
there, and he does it over at Thelma George.
Zelma George.
Okay.
He does it over there, and I think there's maybe one other place,
Okay.
Okay.
maybe on the west side.
That's I think
Okay.
sometimes Michael's Zone. Or
That Michael's Zone.
Michael's
Yeah,
Zone.
Michael's Zone.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. So if you guys want to do that, let me know because I know we do it every year.
Okay.
Okay.
We do that.
Yeah, I would love to be a part of that because
Yes.
And you can serve the donuts, so you don't have to. You can sit
Not
down.
eat them. So
And the orange juice.
orange juice. Yeah, I would love to be a part of that. Yes.
had to slip it in there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. Yes.
She's always taking my little Debbie's.
Oh, John, not all the time. Your little snack drawer getting slim and trim over there.
Yeah, because your hand in it.
Yeah, we all need a little sugar sometime.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Taking up.
So, tell me, we got Thanksgiving coming up. I want to know what are you thankful for? Because we talked about that today also at church. What are you thankful for?
Who you start with me? I just wrote a
Miss
three.
Worldwide, yeah.
I just wrote a 3-page paper on what I'm thankful for, but I'm gonna simplify it. I'm thankful to be here. I'm thankful for life, getting out of the struggle, working through other struggles, just, being here, keep it moving, keep going. Every day I wake up, I'm thankful.
Excellent. And you?
I'm thankful for my parents because, of course, without them, I wouldn't be here at all. I'm thankful for both my siblings because, those two just, they like peas in a pod. They just keep me going. I'm thankful for the opportunities that I have had in life, my accomplishments,
Okay.
because I want to be an OBGYN and anesthesiologist, and I have had a lot of accomplishments during my time period.
Okay, great. And you?
I'm thankful for life, for just living and having positivity around me. It's more than enough.
Awesome. Regina.
Yes, we talked about that in church today too. So we had to go around and fellowship and say, what you was thankful for. And so I went to the young lady and I was like, I'm just thankful for a sound mind, because, you have to have a sound mind.
Yeah.
And I'm also thankful for just waking up every day. When my feet hit the ground, I'm like, devil, I'm up. So I'm ready to fight,
Okay.
So I'm just thankful for life and just enjoying life. I just celebrated my 57th birthday
Congratulations.
last week.
There you
So,
go.
they say, don't tell your age. Oh, I'm going to tell my age.
Right.
Accomplishment.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
Well, happy belated birthday.
Thank
Even though I
you.
said happy birthday. It's just happy
Right.
birthday, and definitely wishing you many more. And all the other people that's out there celebrating their November birthday.
Yes.
Happy birthday, and wishing you all many more.
Yes.
And what are you thankful for, Mr. Anomaly, my buddy here?
I knew you were going here.
Yeah, get you.
I'm grateful. Just grateful for God. Was grateful to have a great dream
Yes.
and allowing us to be a part of it, or allowing me to be a part of it with my unusual self. And learning. I'm grateful that I learn something new every day. and learn to hopefully be a better person, even though Lois, my wife, might not think so sometimes. But she helps out.
Lois keeps you focused, keeps you on track. Good job, Lois.
Some days. Sometimes. Nah, she does.
Yeah, Lois is awesome. We thank Lois for that. And Larry, I'm not leaving you out.
Well, you know what? This year, 2018, I am thankful that I discovered something, fully discovered it.
Okay.
And what I fully discovered was that God is in me. And when I fully understood it, fully discovered it, it changed my life forever. It changed my life forever. I stopped looking for the God in the sky.
Yes.
I stopped looking for God in things.
Yes.
And I found God in me, which changed the way I do things, the way I treat people, the way I look at things, even the way I look at the Bible now. You know, I look at what Jesus has done, and I realize that he did all that so that he could come into me so that I can do what he did. And, just that discovery alone has changed my life. So I am thankful for Christ in me.
Awesome.
That's what I'm thankful for.
There you go.
Absolutely.
That
Amen. That
the
is
number
that is
one
just
thing.
awesome.
Yep.
Because when you said he is in you and he is in us,
Yes.
we look
Everyone.
for God outside of us when he is right here. And I was just listening to, woke up yesterday morning at 6 o'clock, and because I normally do not sleep with the television on, but it was on, and there was
You
this,
watch the zoo thing all the time with the
but not at 6
You
a.m.
talking
in the
about at work?
morning.
Oh.
And there was this pastor on, and he was given 7 laws, talking about 7 laws. But he had said something, made me lose my train of thought where I wanted to go with that.
Animal pad? Oh,
No.
sorry. Again.
Now
But-
he wonders why he's bullied.
Just saying.
But,
7 laws.
once we really understand that God is in, we are what we're looking for.
Yeah.
And you have to choose who you want to be, because
Who you want to be in Christ?
yes, and be strong in that, then you will succeed. And he was just giving so much information that I actually just woke up and just started taking notes, and it really started resonating with my spirit. Because as humans, as a young lady, as a woman, I have a tendency sometimes to question certain experiences, and not knowing can cause. Sometimes you don't need to know everything; just need to just take that step and have faith. And sometimes we hold up our own good by not trusting, And then we'll say that God is in us, and I am, He's right inside of me. But then you have this fear of not knowing when you really need to just be strong in that. So.
And trusting him. And that's one of, in life, I think I don't know if everyone is here is a Christian, but in life, that to me is the greatest, that's the whole thing about life to me. It's that choice for Christ. And then understanding that he always, since the beginning, when you enter this being, this flesh, this vehicle, has always been sitting inside here. One of the things, and that's why when he said it's so awesome, that he found, discovered that, because that he's here. He's never been around in the sky or in a golden calf or in the dollar bill. He's been sitting right there listening to you all the time.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, when we were talking about earlier, that's the thing that people who see, They see something in you, and that's why they bully you.
And sometimes,
Because they have not recognized him in here.
and then
But they see that you're outgoing, you're
Yeah.
goofy, you're loving. Why is that? Why is she so? What's so funny? You know,
Yeah.
I'm sitting over here. my
wishing
life-
that they were what
Exactly.
you are.
So
You know.
it's actually a compliment in some kind of weird schizophrenic way. But anyway,
And then you must be really doing something right
Yeah.
for them to be
Exactly.
on always,
the
you're
light
always
you
on
might
their
be
mind.
showing,
Yeah.
you're showing the light of Christ,
Yeah.
and there, you know, it happens. So that's the choice in life that we all have to make, is accepting Him, trusting, and that's the hardest part. It's the trust part. We trust our moms, our dads, you know, the cops or police officers, the mayor, government, and everything like that. But it's trusting Him in you.
Well,
I know. Now when they're pulling you over, you gotta
Larry
like.
just
You
wrapped
gotta,
it all
you
up
know,
with
make that
that.
checklist. You know, like, wait a second, I got my license. All right.
Well, you know.
Right.
And I love that you know,
Yes.
and that made a change.
And that opens the door.
You know.
Because
And
once you know it, nothing is impossible.
so we
So
welcome.
you
change.
gonna be worldwide. We ain't treasures. That gonna happen. You know, you don't get them guys off the street. You know, and be an OBJYN / NFTs and all this.
And
Hollywood, I want some tickets. And, you know, just letting you know, don't forget KZ, send us some songs.
I was just looking at the young ladies there. Where are the bowls? Can you tell me what the significance of the bowls? You have a bow in your hair, you have a bow there, and I know I always wear bows in my hair at work, but tell me about the bowls.
It's our signature. It's like, cause we're a hidden treasure. We're a bow. We're the icing on the cake, as I call it. I think I'm the icing on the cake.
Okay. This is okay.
And
So-
it was actually my mother's idea
Okay.
to use the bow to discreet us, so she could tell you a little more about our
Tell us
bow.
about the bowl,
Lady
Gina, 'cause
accessories.
It's like a gift box, and you
Yes.
put the bow on and bam, that just
Yes.
pops it off.
I came up with the idea with the bows. Our logo is the bow with the H and T, and I love the bling. So with the bows, they would have, you know, some of them wearing their shirts, their hair, their jeans, but with the bows, sometimes they have like little hidden jewels in it, and that signifies hidden treasures.
Okay. Awesome.
And we usually wear black, silver, or a hot pink bow. Those are our colors.
Those are your colors? Okay, wonderful.
Yes.
All right, so it sounds like you girls have got your brand going on. All right, yes. Well, we want to thank you all for coming on our show today. I want you to give your Hidden Treasures information one more time to our audience. Tell them where they can come and join you. December 8th?
Yes, Saturday, December 8th, we will be at 13815 Kinsman Road in room 107. Again, Saturday, December 8th, 13815 Kinsman Road 107. And we will be there from 10 a.m. to noon, 2 hours, ladies. We are asking for new recruitment and mentors.
And if they want to bring products or make a donation,
Yes, the products we are asking for is sanitary pads, deodorant, body lotion, and a bar soap. You can bring the products preferably from Dollar Tree or $4. We have drop-off locations at Fashions by Fowler in Shaker Square or Hairsmiths on Van Aken, and we will also pick up any donation that you may have. No donation is too small.
excellent. And
And
you
the
also
Cash
have
App
a
for the
hotline
donors?
number?
What's that?
The Cash App for the donations.
And the Cash App is $HIDDENTREAS1. Don't forget the number 1.
There we go.
All right, because she's going to be number 1. Worldwide.
Why the
With
hell?
Hidden Treasures.
Yes.
All right, well, thank you for
Alrighty.
tuning in with what's going on with Lady D and Sir John.
Apologize for my lateness.
That's quite all right. But, John, we are the home of the what?
25-cent advertisement.
And if you're doing something great and want to be on our show, please give us a call at
Absolutely.
216-571-2235. Have a great week and bless someone with some hidden treasures.
Be grateful.